Welcome to the shooting show. This evening I'm out after foxes yet again, this time using the Tube TL35 from InfiRay and supplied by Scott Country. So this evening I'm out just having a little look around some of my local farms. It's a good time to be out at the moment foxing because foxes are pairing up and mating, so they're kind of crossing a lot of territories, crossing boundaries, so it's a good time to kind of get on top of all the local foxes in your area which otherwise maybe don't stray onto your ground. I'm going to be using the TL35 thermal scope from InfiRay. This scope I've got sat on a 243 Weatherby rifle which I've got on loan at the moment. I particularly like this setup actually. It's a nice gun, shoots well, and yeah, it just makes for a very nice sort of combination, that scope and that rifle. I've been very impressed with it. The scope's very clear, and I'd have to say that if I was going to be buying a thermal scope, then the Tube TL35 would be the one I would go for, closely followed by the Pulsar Thermion, another good scope. But I think for me the InfiRay's just slightly got the edge on that. Yeah, I just prefer it for several reasons, but yeah, it's a really nice clear scope. So tonight I'm just out with the intention of just thinning out a few foxes from the local population. All foxes now I'll take out now. It's going to save me hopefully a bit of bother come the lambing season. It's only just around the corner, soon comes round, and well, any fox I take out now are just foxes that will only pair up and mate and cause me problems in the spring. So this is the setup I'll be using this evening. This is a Weatherby Vanguard rifle with the Tube TL35 on the top there from InfiRay. That's in 243, so it's got plenty of stopping power, and we'll also be using the Accolade 2 Pros, which have got the laser rangefinder on there, so perfect little setup. This rifle seems to rather like the 75 grain Remington ammunition. So as it's a bit of a full moon this evening, I think what I'm going to do is, rather than walk around trying to spot foxes and stalk out to them, I think I'm going to probably just put the cooler out here and there and have a little squeak and see if I can pull something in, or maybe have a stalk out, see if I can see something and then stand by the hedge and try and squeak it up to me. Either way, yeah, it's a bit It's a bit of a bright evening this evening to have a lot of luck, I think, stalking around the fields. So I think I'll have a little call from here. I'm just going to set my tripod up just on the edge of this corner of this bit of hedge here. So I'm kind of stood in the shadow at the moment, so hopefully fairly well hidden. And I'll just put the cooler sort of 60 yards out into the middle of the sort of corner of this field and hopefully pull something through the hedge. Okay, so it's quite a still evening this evening. There's not very much wind at all. It's very, very still. So I'm going to try a slightly quieter call. I'm going to go for the pheasant distress. This is usually quite a good call, so I'm going to put that on, and just if there is any fox in the area, and hopefully I'll pull them in. To be honest though, when they're pairing up and they're mating, they're more interested in mating than food. So sometimes you're better off using sort of fox barks, or sometimes even cubs in distress, stuff like that. Although it's not the right time of year to see cubs around, it's too early. Something to do with maybe the hormones and that, the foxes and stuff, I don't know, but for some reason they seem to react to that this time of year, so it's always worth a go. Right, so I've just spotted one in the next field. I'm going to hop over the gate and see if I can close in on it. Okay, so I've got a fox in the field just here. He's just moused around the field. I've got a high seat right here, but it's a bit dilapidated, but I'm going to get up in there and see if I can get a shot at him from there. Hey! Alright, so that fox was just out mousing around in the stubble field here. I gave it a little squeak, he looked up, kept squeaking, he just come bounding in. He practically would have run up to the high seat, but I gave him a shout, stopped him, and shot him. It was only about 50 yards, 60 yards, something like that, wasn't very far at all. So that was a good start. I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to sit here for a little bit and maybe just have a little call here, just see if anything comes in, or just have a little sit and wait and see. Because if that's a vixen, then we might get another one come into the centre of that. bottom of the field here. Hey! Nice. 2 down. He's just come in lovely as well. Just gave him a little squeak and he come running up the field. Excellent. 2 foxes down. I'm happy with that. Brilliant. Right, let's go and have a look. Well, that's one good sized fox. That's quite a lump. Well, it's a good fox that. We walked down and picked the other one up. The other one's just down over that way. So I go and grab that, see what that was. So that's another couple of foxes down, thanks to the TL35 InfiRay scope and the Weatherby 243 rifle. Both dog foxes there. Probably only been out a couple of hours, so that's pretty good going. Right, well, I'm going to take these back down the farm and leave them for the farmer in the morning, and that's me done for the night. Oh, and remember, if you're not a member of Basque, join. Thanks for watching.